first part is about the power of your subconscious mind, because what people the way we believe we are is who we are going to act as.
Yeah.
And that is your belief system, which is your subconscious mind. So whatever you believe, you will act as.
Yeah.
So that's proves Hollywood actors, sometimes they can't find back to themselves because they believe they're that new character. So I teaches people the techniques of reprogramming their belief system, right?
Yeah.
And after that, I'm talking about personal power. I say you have the power to change your emotions and your thoughts. And the third part is how to structure yourself up, like how to set goals, all these things. So it's a manual. And the fourth part, because I've read so many books and I need a process. Like I could tell you how to bake a lasagna, but if I don't give you the recipe, you're going to be fucked.
Yeah.
Like if it's a real advanced one, right?
Yeah, if it's a nice one.
Like we're talking.
No microwave meals, it's like a proper lasagna.
Microwave is a one-stop shop.
Yeah, exactly.
So the fourth part is what I call the above average method. And I guarantee, and I know this sounds crazy, but I guarantee everyone who follows that method thoroughly, not just half-ass shit, thoroughly, you will get everything you want in your life.
Get everything
with time.
Okay.
Like I guarantee you that.
Well, what's like the core principle of the method? What's like the main
core
thing?
principle is as you said it.
Yeah.
You have to visualize it.
Yes.
And you have to believe you're getting it.
Yeah.
So that's the core principle.
Yeah.
And then start to take small actions towards it.
Yeah. You know what I love for goal setting? And so you get this is why I actually call my app like Game Plan. And my Pro Game Plan. So you reverse engineer. You get the end first, so like where you want to be, and then you work back from that on the shit you got to do to get there. Because if you actually do it, like if you just start trying to get there and throwing shit at the wall, you're going to be left, right, and everything. But if it's like think about it and visualize it on a screen. So you're here at this point.
Yes.
And then once you figure out this point, it's a straight line.
Correct.
But if you're trying to find this point randomly, you're going to go left, right. It's going to be like a zigzag.
Correct.
So I think the best thing you can do with setting goals is to kind of work backwards, and figure out what you want first.
And I totally agree. You're spot on. And the challenge is for people setting goals, we only set goals within our paradigm. So we only set goals within what we think we're capable of. Don't.
Yeah.
You need to set. You need to have no fucking clue how to get there, because seriously.
Yeah.
Because if you have no fucking clue how to get there, you are now breaking your paradigm, right? And you will develop into a person that think different.
Yeah.
So I always teach people to set A goals, B goals, and C goals. A goals is like, tomorrow I'm going to buy some toilet paper. Yeah. I'll buy some milk.
Yeah.
And B goals is that, okay, in 1 year from now, I'm going to do this, and that's something I can do. A C goal is the one to the fucking moon.
Yes, the big one.
Right? I want to be a multi-millionaire, have a sick, big brand within fitness.
Yeah.
And that you need to have. Right? And that's the one you need to visualize on, because the rest becomes easy.
Yeah.
So I come from nothing. Literally, you come from nothing.
Yeah, well, I started, I started with like no savings or anything. Like,
and you worked your way up.
7 figures,
But everything started with an idea.
Yeah.
And you started to believing it because you started taking actions towards it, right? And the more you went, the bigger it got. And now nothing can stop you.
Exactly. So one of my first ever, I think it's like my first ever Q&A, third ever YouTube video, someone was asking me like, hey, where do you want to go with this channel? Like, why are you watching this? And I'm in this shitty shared accommodation and I'm so young, I'm wearing strange clothes as well. And like zero fashion sense. And I was saying like, I just want to be, get as far as I can get in the fitness industry and get as many people, guys especially, into the gym, lifting weights.
Beautiful.
And tracking their macros. And that video is so important to me. And like, I often go back and watch my first ever videos.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. But like, I know I was like, kind of just starting out and didn't have a clue, but I also did know what I wanted. And so I had that clear goal.
Yeah.
And so some people are like, they ask me like, hey, did you know you were going to like end up, doing well? And I did and I didn't, I knew exactly what I wanted and I believed I could get there, but I was still humble about it, and I was like, it's going to require a lot of work. So it's kind of like it's a little bit of both,
That's the same. I've been building my brand in Denmark.
Yeah.
And I just knew, I always knew, I'm going to be something in the world. Yeah. Like, so I'm going to be a big inspiration, teaching people to, self-improvement.